The indictment alleges that then, 10 years ago, as Brooklyn Borough president, he got favors, and that at some point, then 10 years later, Turkish house. That's not a quid pro quo arrangement. There was no quid. There's no connection over this 10-year purported conspiracy of how those benefits have anything to do with 10 years later and the request at the Turkish house. There's no contemporaneous this for that. This is nothing more than basic courtesies that happen to members of Congress every day. The prosecutors then shift, and they say that, Eric Adams, he hid this secret of the airline upgrade corruption case, that he was hiding it from all of you New Yorkers. That's not true either. When he flew in his face and in his name, and he booked it on his credit card. And the fact that he didn't disclose those upgrades, the truth is, they didn't bother to check this, but the truth is you don't have to disclose upgrades. That's not one of the things you have to disclose. We expect the bribery charges to be dismissed on the pending motion. The rest of this case is nothing but a campaign finance case, which isn't to make light of it, but these straw donor issues occur in almost every campaign. They're an issue in all campaigns. They allege in this case that on a few occasions of countless, there were straw donations, meaning that somebody donated through another. But Eric Adams obviously had no idea if that occurred, whether that occurred. And so the remaining allegations in this case rely on the testimony of one staffer. Just think about that. One staffer who has already lied, destroyed evidence, even according to the indictment, destroyed evidence. And you will learn that, as I said in court the other day, we'll find out when the prosecutors decide to tell everybody this, they know she's lying now. The indictment further ignores and distorts exculpatory evidence and ignores the witnesses that have told the government that Eric Adams told all of them, never accept foreign money. He did it in writing. He did it in person. They kept records of everything. Again, no secret. And of course, if you look down on the left, they refunded millions of dollars. Right? It's not a case. The second part of the case, it's not a real case. And so what the prosecutors do is they try to use misdirection. They try to use misdirection. And so they write, the 2021 campaign reaped over $10 million. Wow, that sounds like a really big fraud. Based on the false certifications and the campaign complied with the law. Okay. That's not true either. If you look at what the indictment actually goes on to say, $18,000 worth of contributions they say were accidentally matched. $18,000, not $10 million fraud, $18,000. That was intentionally misleading. And so at the end of all of this, once the bribery count we expect to be dismissed, is this technical campaign finance violation against Mayor Adams that he did not know about. And again, this happens in campaigns. It's not to make light of it, but it happens. And so after that falls away, the matching donations issue falls away, and without crimes, so does the conspiracy.